And welcome back. It's now time for our cooking segment, and this morning we have Jo Manhart, better known as the Egg Lady, and she's going to show us how to make the High and the Mighty, which is an egg dish, obviously, because you are the Egg Lady. So
it is also the name of a movie. In '54, only people like me or he, who is a theater critic, would know about John Wayne, Academy Award,
the Duke, right?
Why I came up with this. Bob and I had scrambled eggs on top of a piece of toast. Ate it with our fingers. I thought, this is so easy, so neat, so fast. I got to do this on TV. I thought, well, that's pretty benign. So why don't we have a more elegant egg dish? That's where the highfalutin egg dish comes in. So you don't have a toaster, not to worry. Butter your toast on your bread on both sides and fry it.
Now, is this a rye bread you have right here?
This is a, what do they call them, a boutique bread that you can get in the store. This is called, this particular one is a take and bake. You know, it's in a bag and you take it home and it's already cooked, but you just brown it up and it's lovely. So every dish that you make depends on the quality of the ingredients. And I love homemade bread. When I have time, I love homemade white bread, and I slice it thick and fry it.
That sounds good.
Anyway,
when are you inviting us for dinner?
We go back to the High. Let's go back to the High.
All right.
Elegant egg dish. Okay, this is it. This is a ramekin, a little shallow dish. This is also a ramekin, but it's deep. So I'm going to use the shallow one for this one. Butter it. You can put, if you wish, a little slice of eggs. Where's the egg? A little slice of ham. Sometimes people do that. Okay. 2 eggs in the middle of your buttered ramekin, or if you have ham in it, your ham in it too. Salt and pepper.
How many eggs do you think you've cracked in your lifetime?
I have no clue, but I tell you what, I have started respecting the shells. I am saving the shells and putting them around my tomato plant. To keep the deer away. Now, we salted and peppered that, and this is cream. This is actually a little Turkish coffee pot. And then you bake it and bring it out of the oven.
Let me step aside for you.
There
we go.
And you get this.
Look at this.
And then, as you while it's still hot, while it's still hot, you put a little shredded Swiss cheese on it. And if you hold it back up straight, if you have it in your backyard, some chives makes it pretty.
Ooh, yes, look at that.
That tastes so good. I can't believe, and neither can anybody else, how different it is from a fried egg. And
so you just baked that. How long did you bake this for?
About 385. That says 12 minutes, but that's far too long. Because I want my egg to be, the yolk to still be a little creamy.
Look at that.
But it has sat here and gotten a little hard.
That's fine. I'll still eat it.
I think we'll not having trouble getting.
We'll eat it.
That is the high part of the High and Mighty. The highfalutin way to fix eggs, but it's really not that hard.
And then you just,
as you can see,
cut this out and put it on top of the.
You eat it right. No. This is waiting for the mighty part.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. Here comes the mighty part.
All right. We got about 2 minutes. So.
2 minutes. We can do. I mean, no problem.
So you eat the High and the Mighty together?
No, one at a time. You decide either you're High or you're Mighty.
All right.
Okay. Now, with this also, I'm going to add some cream. You could add milk, but
cream. Does cream work better, or what does cream do compared to milk?
If I have cream in my refrigerator, I will use it, and I buy cream in a quart jar.
I've gotten into almond milk lately. It's really good.
Really?
Yeah, good stuff.
Of course, it sounds good.
Yeah, I recommend it.
Okay.
Maybe not for the High and Mighty.
Put some butter in the bottom of your, about less than a tablespoon. And I don't know why that looks so sizzly, and usually it doesn't do that. Put this in. Now, there are 2 ways to scramble eggs. One is just very seldom giving it a stir, and you end up with a wavy scrambled eggs. But if you stir them all the time, you'll end up with cottage cheese type.
That's what I do. I think I stir mine with too much gusto.
Okay, well, any egg is a good egg. I'm happy about that. Okay, that egg is done. You know what?
That took literally, what, 10 seconds
the most
to
common,
make that,
well, I don't think it was 10 seconds, but
so
the most common mistake that people make with eggs
Is overcook them.
Oh, you got the message. Now, what Bob and I did, I had a big piece of bread, cut in half, put this on top of it. We ate it with our fingers, no tools. I mean, this is the mighty. I mean, it really is. Put cheddar cheese on the top, or Velveeta is great because it melts right away.
Even put another piece of bread on there, make a little sandwich out of it, make it a double mighty.
Right, exactly.
If you're feeling a little extra mighty
Well, we
for
didn't
the day.
want all that carbohydrate.
Yeah,
so
I
we
can't
ate
not-
just
yeah.
one.
Well, I'm going to let this
For a
cool
cheat
down
day,
for a
maybe.
second before
Yeah,
I try
oh no,
it. 'Cause
please
I don't
do
want to
not.
burn
I
myself.
don't want to
but-
be responsible for you.
Oh, no. All right.
You've got a wonderful career ahead of you. We don't want to scorch you.
Hopefully, right?
Egg
All
lady,
right. So what we'll do
absolutely.
is when we come back from break, we'll go ahead and try that. Sound good?
It sounds wonderful.
Okay,
right.
and if you're just joining us, we're live in the kitchen at KTVO Studios with the Egg Lady, and we just learned how to make the high and the mighty. So any day with the Egg Lady is a great day. So
Oh, thank you so much. And we are so close to Iowa, and this is the closest I've been to Iowa since egg prices went up. And I want to tell you, no matter what you pay for an egg, it's worth it. Because, in fact, the American Egg Board is, at my request, doing a research on what would you have to pay for an egg to get the good stuff that's in it. It's not done yet, but you can believe that I will be here and telling you about it.
Okay.
The High and the Mighty name comes from the movie with John Wayne,
Okay.
1954, an Academy Award winning, also was the Music Academy. I was high and mighty. It's such a haunting, well, when done well.
Yeah.
And so when Bob and I had this scrambled egg on toast, eating with our fingers, with a little cheese on top,
Nothing wrong with
salt
that.
and pepper,
Nothing wrong with that.
I decided, as I said, this is pretty ordinary. Most people, not everybody, knows how to scramble eggs. But did you think about toasting your bread in,
No, I
in the
didn't.
skillet? I mean,
Or
it
even
makes
baking
it
the
crusty.
eggs, yeah.
It makes it crusty.
Fantastic.
And so I need a contrast with this peasant dish, and this is it. This is what the
I like it.
very people who have their own chefs
Yep.
might be preserved.
Seems so
All
easy to
right.
make too.
Yes, and the great thing about this is we're posting the recipe on our website. All our viewers have to do is just head on over to heartlandconnection.com, click on the Good Morning Heartland tab at the top of the homepage. Again, thank you so much for coming on.
My pleasure.
Always
And
good
thank
to
you
see
so
ya.
much for
You had me
joining us
going
this
there.
morning. We hope you have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe out there with the heat, and we'll see you right back here Monday morning at 5:30 a.m.